Well, if I'm making this video, that means God is still in the blessing business. And since God is still in the blessing business, that mean that business has got to be good. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever time that it is that you're watching this video. This is going to be, I think it would be a good video, so that's why I'm going to try to do it and spread this little old word to you. Well, we're in the position to where you can always point the finger at everybody else until you have and you are ran out of options to where you need to blame or not blame but check yourself. This whole journey is more of a self-evaluation more than it's more of a self-evaluation more times than you would think. Uh It's like, oh, I'm watching out for everybody else, and but if you, as a person, on a whole note, by yourself, it don't really matter what the people on the outside doing. That really don't matter. But it is very hard in order to stay into that vibration where it is like that because either you got a caring heart or you have a lot of people that's around you that's just used to trying to handle you that way. But moving right along. So the villains in my story, the biggest villain in my story, I would have to say is myself. I would actually honestly have to say the biggest villain in my story would have to be myself because everything is free will and these things didn't happen or don't happen if the free will is not there of incorporating someone that said they love you, or not just incorporating that person, but you actually having to say, yes, I'm willingly trying to deal, not just deal with, but maintain a relationship with this person, no matter the the relationship status. So the biggest person in the whole equation, that's the biggest villain, would have to be, I would have to say, is myself. Is there other villains along the way? Yeah, it is other villains along the way, but the biggest villain and the baddest person, I would have to say, has been myself for making so many, not so many, but just bad choices. You make bad choices, you got to rock out and live out that stuff. So, uh, in order to know or think of just being yourself, make a list of the mean people. Make a list of mean people in your life that's been mean to you or something like that, and start writing the stories down. But if writing the stories down, I can guarantee you it's gonna be one person that's included in all them stories, and it's gonna be yourself. So I appreciate y'all letting me give y'all this kind of heads up of a self-awareness, more of a self-awareness of what's going on. And throughout the process on the other end, it's only one person that can get the glory, and that'll be God. And if not just God, your source or whatever you think or whoever you think of and when you do pray or anything like that. Y'all have a good evening, good morning, or the good rest of y'all day. I'll talk to you later. Sorry, Nari.